Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Olympic Foil. Today I have a special guest with me, Laurenz Rieger, from the German men's foil team. Thanks for coming, Laurenz.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and today we're going to go with him and commentate one of the most exciting bouts from the European Games back in 2023, which was an excellent event. Their bout in the bronze medal match versus the young Great British team. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. What were you thinking going into this match?
Honestly, we were all very confident because we've had a great day so far.
Aha, yeah.
On the other hand, we did get beat up by the British team in Tokyo that season, like 45, 20 something.
Oh wow.
So we had a lot of respect, and they added Jamie to the team in that event. So we didn't know what to expect from him because he was still not very known on the senior circuit then, but we still felt confident and optimistic.
Yeah, that's a nice combination, isn't it? Optimistic, but still, you're making no carelessness.
Yeah, for sure.
Focus
And
from the start. Yeah.
all like Davis, Mepstead, and Archer were very strong fences at the time too. And then
Yes,
they
it's
added
uh,
Jamie, so we had a lot of respect for them.
it's shocking, really, actually, to look at the lineup and realize that all three of them have retired
Yeah, like
so quick.
I, I didn't expect them to retire this early. Maybe Davis, but Mepstead and Archer, like because they were younger, I just expected them to fence for a while longer. But apparently, they have better things to do now.
Aha. Yes, at least Christian Archer, I saw he'd have a child, so I'm sure he's very busy with that.
Oh, congratulations! I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, Mepstead starting things off slow. That's his style, and then
Yeah,
yeah, you guys have Kahl as the first.
exactly. This is already is like a clash of style
Mm.
because Alex is a very, very fast fencer. He tries to control the pace at a high pace. And Mepstead, on the other hand, is very, controlled, prepares rather slowly, but finishes fast, very composed. So, yeah, it's interesting to watch. And as you can see, Alex is already down 3-1 after a minute. So it wasn't exactly the start that he wanted.
Hmm.
But you should always know that Alex Kahl is never to be written off.
Aha.
Even if he starts badly, there's always a great chance that he'll fight his way back into the match, as he did here. I think the bout ends like, without wanting to spoil anyone, it's like 3-3 or something.
Ah. Yeah, he's got a very strong mindset for staying in it. Then
Yeah.
that's nice.
I mean, Alex has been the closer for our team for 2 years at that point,
Hmm.
since Peter Joppich and Danny Kleibring and Andres Anita retired. Alex has been the closer, the anchor, and he's done a terrific job. I think he might even be, in my opinion, obviously I'm biased, but in my opinion, he might be the strongest anchor fencer in men's foil at the moment because he's mentally so insanely strong.
Hmm. Oh, what's the call? I think yeah. Sure. Oh, so you have is that Johan's
I
as
think
the coach?
I think that's a correct call, right? I
Hmm.
mean, he Mepstead pulls back his line at some point, and then it's just a straight step lunge from Kahl. So I would agree. I think in general this bout was very well refereed. There weren't any serious mistakes, as far as I can remember. I mean, it's over 2 years ago now, but
Yeah.
I can't remember any serious mistakes.
Um, the it's interesting that you mentioned that Clive Jovic and Sanita retired. So exactly the same thing that happened to Great Britain happened to Germany only a few years before. Uh,
Yeah, exactly. There's been a very big shift in German men's foil. I was lucky enough to be able to fence teams with both Andre and Peter. But other than that, it was only like, I think, one World Cup with Peter and maybe 2 or 3 with Andre, and then they retired. So it's a young team, it's a new team, and at that time, at least, now we've known each other for a few years. We fenced team in this constellation for 3 years now. So now we're settled in, I think.
Yes, a young team is exciting as well, for sure. That was lovely. Kahl was, I think he's keeping a little closer on the defense now, and that's really working.
Yeah, exactly. And he always does his great coupe attack or great coupe riposte, where he pulls his arm back a second time to induce Mepstead to parry him, which he does. So he got back into the fight, had 2 nice touches in the end. So it was 3-3.
Tall, yeah, nice big lunge.
Yeah. Which was
very disciplined first leg.
No, but you're right. Now the British team is going through the same, but they've done a terrific job. I mean, they have changed every single one on the team. Jamie is pretty new to the team. So is David Sosnov, Kamal, and Harry Bird, David Williams, whoever's on the team. It's a really strong squad. And Keith and Ben as coaches are also doing a great job, in my opinion. So they will be very strong in the future.
So yeah, two big fencers then for the second leg, Klein and Davis.
Exactly. Davis at that point in his career was scary because he would just, come running at you, and there was little you can do because his point was so amazing. So I think the best solution, as Lewis has shown in his first touch, is just to attack and to try to win the middle of the piece, which he does pretty well. I mean, the first touch was amazing, but when Davis starts running like this, there's little you can do. Like, you have to prevent that.
Oof. Yeah, this hand is...
Yeah. This is a very interesting bout, in my opinion, because they're both very tall fencers that are maybe not used to fencing guys as tall as they are themselves. So it's nice to see how they adjust their distance control in this particular match. Oh, that's a beautiful remise.
Yes, that was very clever.
Yeah. He's a master at that. Whenever you start a bit too quick, he's always in the distance already.
Oh, they're running. Yeah. Scary.
But he got him to miss this time, or at least to run into his parry.
Classic technical problems. You can never escape.
Wouldn't be a fencing bout without it. I think Lewis does a really good job in this bout to induce Davis to finish early so that he can parry him. I think that's a good solution for him to defend him, even though it's really difficult.
Did you is Davis the one who you were worried about the most, seeing as maybe he could come back, like get a lot of points as his fencing style? Mepstead, I don't think, if you get me, could do as many points for a comeback because he's slower.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you will see my match against Davis. I just hated to fence him. I think I never won a match against him in my career. To be fair, I didn't fence him a lot, but I lost every time because he's just too physically imposing, too fast, too strong for me at that time. I mean, I was still very young back then too. So yeah, I was worried the most about him for sure.
Ah,
Great
cool
counter
fencing.
parry. This is what I mean. This action could have only worked for a tall fencer.
Hmm.
If Paluca or I would have tried this, we would have failed for sure.
I love the production of this event with the slow-mo replay. They did such a good job.
Yeah, I agree. It was a nice venue too, and the whole event, like the whole European Games with all the sports, were just amazing.
Yep, fingers crossed that they have the fencing in the 2027 edition, and it will be also a nice,
Yeah, I really hope they will. It's in Istanbul, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Wow.
So this is a very strong bout by Lewis.
Yeah, he's really keeping him contained.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Lewis all day was on fire. He didn't have the strongest individual competition. Actually lost to Paluca in an all-German fight in the 64. But in teams, he just showed everyone how good he actually is. He fenced incredibly all day.
Yeah. And you made it yourself to the table of the semi-final in the European Games event.
Yeah.
So, how were you feeling on the team event after doing that?
Pretty similar to before, maybe just a little bit more confident because it showed me that I can fence with the top fencers without getting beaten up. Because
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I was still young at that time, and it was my first big international result, which was very important for my confidence, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, left-handed versus left-handed bout.
Yes. I think I fenced Archer once before that, so I kind of knew what was coming. But obviously, he's still very tall, has a fast straight lunge, good attack, good defense, just a very stable fencer in total. So it was hard fencing him.
Yeah, experienced fencer.
Yeah, for sure. I don't really. Did he take a video? Yeah. Oh, I can see why. I can see why. Yeah. I think it's a close call. What do you think?
I have no idea. I can't tell.
Yeah. I don't think it would have been wrong to overturn it, but equally, it's
They're
also
taking
a
a
step
good
too.
look at it for sure.
Yeah. I don't even know what the final call was. I can't remember. It's funny because we weren't able to see the referee properly with the lighting, so we always had to duck down and use our hands to help. Okay, they gave a tag of fair.
Wow, big long attack. Gave parry.
They gave parry.
The so you fence with a little bit of a different style from maybe the standard German style. And I think if I remember right, you've had training with the Italian coach.
Exactly. This was my last season with Marco Falgori,
Hmm.
my Italian coach in Weinheim. And I've trained with him for 5 years, maybe 4. And after this season, I switched coaches, and because Marco went back to Italy and I went to Bonn, and
Yeah.
I started training with Benny Kleibrink, who became national coach in that off season.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I kind of adjusted my style after that, but back then it was a little different from the German style. It still is, but back then I was still slower than I fence today, and even more careful, let's say. But now, like the idea is still the same, I'd say, but
Hmm.
it has gotten a little bit faster, I hope.
Yeah, and I do think that there's a strong argument to be said for having different styles on a team.
Yeah, exactly. And I still think we do. I
Hmm.
I can't see two fencers from our team that have similar styles. Even if we take like the 5 guys that have been on the team in the past few years, so Klein, Kahl, Foul, Kapus, and me, like we
Hmm.
all have very different styles.
That's true. Lovely. Very nice.
Thanks. It's a rare occasion that I flick someone on the shoulder. That's does happen sometimes. We were all very hyped in that match because
Yeah.
it was our first chance to win an international medal as a team in this constellation. So we just wanted it so bad. We barely missed out on beating France in the semifinals, 45-43, if I'm not mistaken.
That is a close one, yeah.
Yeah, but we knew that France objectively was the stronger team, so we just wanted to get rewarded for our strong competition and get the bronze medal in this bout.
Yeah, for this event, you only have the chance once every 4 years as well, so it's really nice to come away
Exactly.
with something.
Plus, this was very important for Olympic qualification because this competition got us back into the race.
Hmm.
Before that, it was Poland who was, running away with it, but we beat them in the top 8 here.
Hmm.
So we were back in the race. Unfortunately, in the end, the Polish deserved to go to the Olympics. They were the strongest team. But after this competition, it was close.
Lovely stuff there. Wow.
Yeah. It's Lewis is a master of using his height in different ways. He has a great distance control. He knows when his opponent that is smaller than him, has to come closer, but he's ready to counter or to parry. Like he's very good at using his height as an advantage, and also here using his height to get a better angle to flick on his back. He's
Hmm.
just a master at that. I've felt his flicks uncountable times in training.
Yeah, you're all training together in Bonn?
Yes, exactly. All of
Hmm.
us.
Yeah,
I think,
great team atmosphere, I would say.
yeah, for sure. I'm very happy and proud of how well our team gets along because like we're great as a team, like chemistry wise, but we are also friends of the piece, for sure.
Yeah, and I saw that it cut to you cheering on your teammate there.
Yeah,
So you guys were supporting each other.
exactly. I mean, it's important because team events are so different from individual competitions. You always have to hype each other up because it's only the top 4 fencers from every nation. There are only like world-class fencers competing in this event. So sometimes the fencer you face is objectively stronger than you, or at least higher ranked in the world rankings, but you still have to score many points against him. So it's so important to just cheer each other on and give each other confidence.
Yeah, it can make the whole difference for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But you can see if there are teams that have like bad team chemistry, it's very unlikely for them to have great success.
Yes, it's interesting that Mepstead seems to always be attacking Klein. You would expect the other way, but
Yeah, I mean, we were lucky in this regard, or not lucky, but it was a good situation to be in because Mepstead isn't at his strongest when he has to attack, but being down 6 points, he was forced to. So I think that was a good situation to be in, as opposed to having to attack him if we would have been down, you know.
yeah, and another touch for Germany, so it's an even bigger lead.
Yeah, Lewis's defense in general is incredibly strong, but on this day it was all like uncrackable. He parried and countered everything they threw at him. So that was really, really good. And he feels comfortable going back.
Yeah.
He knows fencing at the last meter is his strong suit.
For Peter Yapik, he was famous for, he would hang out on the back and it would be no problem.
Yeah.
So I guess it's
Yeah.
being conveyed along the chain.
We always had a running gag about Peter Joppich that he is like an invisible shield against every opponent because it was just impossible to touch him. Sometimes you didn't know why, but it was just impossible. Like he parried and countered everything away. So we called it the Joppich invisible shield.
He made it through.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Klein really wasting the time of the British team. Very good.
Yeah. He finds a good mixture, I think, between attacking in the middle, having long, slow attacks to burn some time off, and when he goes back, a nice mixture between counter-attacking, parrying, doing some stop hits. It's just good defense overall. Oh yeah.
No.
I think this is the bout, Kahl against Cook, where Jamie's star has risen.
Oh yeah, this is the moment.
Alex does not like to watch this bout, I can tell you.
Oh no.
I think he goes up like 6-0, but all everyone can remember from this particular bout is how Jamie then absolutely destroys him in the last 5 touches. So in total, Alex won that match, but no one would expect after seeing the highlight tape of Jamie Cook.
Oh yeah,
in this
the big flicks and everything. It's
I think like this was the first like highlight reel I saw of Jamie, and there were many more to come after that, but I think this was the first one. He's just I only have praise for Jamie because he's such a special fencer.
Yeah, I've said it, and I've seen other people say it as well, that he's the fencer who fences the most, maybe like Timur Safin, that's competing at the moment.
That's a nice comparison, actually.
Yeah, especially on the attack, if you see him with the hand.
Yeah.
It reminds me.
Yeah.
Timur Safin.
It's just, this is such a great bout to watch because Alex obviously has like a height advantage. He's much stronger than Jamie, who's 18 at the time, maybe 17. Yeah.
Yeah, a nice classic height, mismatch bout.
Yeah.
Always fun. Makes it interesting.
But I think if we have learned one thing about Jamie, it's that he does not care about height disadvantages. They don't exist for him. If anything, if he fences taller fences, he's more willing to flick him on the back and destroy them.
Yeah, he needs to jump higher up, and then no problem.
Make his fencing even more flashy. No, it's incredible. Also, the trajectory of his development in the past few years. I mean, I fenced him in the individual competition at these European games, and I still beat him like quite comfortably. But after that, he got so much stronger so fast, and he had 2 top 8 World Cup results this season.
Yeah,
Where he
I mean,
barely,
he's really knocking on the door of a medal now.
yeah,
I have to say, Kahl is fencing really well. He is fencing really well.
yeah. Up until he has 24 points, and then it's Jamie taking over.
It's yeah, it's such a big lead at this point. You have to say that Jamie has to attack him.
Yeah. I think now, like,
Yeah,
credit
you
where
can't be
credit is
careful.
due. There were 6 nice touches that Alexander scored. Like, in total, it wasn't a bad bout from him, but what comes next isn't his most glorious moment. Jamie is just so confident in his fencing and his ability to touch Alex. It's just unimaginable being down 6-0 and still being this confident and coming back, fighting your way back into the fight is really, really impressive.
Yeah, 6, and then even more down in the aggregate.
Exactly. But we knew that this wasn't going to be easy. Like even being up 10 points, we knew that there was a great chance that they will come back.
Yeah, you mentioned since you had lost to them in the prior match. What do you think the difference was this time?
I think we wow, that was that was an incredible touch.
Yeah.
No, I think we analyzed them well, so we knew what was coming this time. We were better prepared, and we just fenced a lot better this day. Like, we got more confident. It was a different situation because in Tokyo we fenced them in the losers bracket 9-16, which is just different to fencing a bronze medal match at the European. Another great attack by Jamie. This is what I mean.
Yeah. We have Jamie Cook's #1 fan on the channel here today, guys.
I don't know if I'm his #1 fan, but his.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Yeah, this touch is outrageous.
You have to give credit where credit is due, and this is just an incredible bout by him. He was 18 at that time. Alex was an experienced fencer, and he could fence him like on the same level, which is just very impressive. What's not so impressive is what's about to come from me.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I will get beaten up by James Andrew Davis in this match.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, spoilers as well for But this, I'm sure people have seen this match at this point. You did do a good job, I think, of containment, even though you ended up a little behind on the points.
I think I started well, but in the end, I received too many touches in a row. Yeah, but I mean, this is team fencing. This is why you have your teammates that will always pick you up and fence well if you don't do as well as they do. On the other hand, if your teammates don't have their best day, then you can, equalize the score again. So team fencing is just so much fun because you always have the back of your teammates.
Yeah, you can if you need, you can find some extra fencing ability that you did not realize was there.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like most important if you always try your best, if you're always like super focused, tactically disciplined, then no one will ever, oh, that was a lucky counterattack. No, but no one will ever tell you off for fencing badly. That will never happen if you show the right motivation. Right.
Honestly, it might have been something the Kahl video. I don't know, but they gave attack from the left.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. Davis is just so much stronger than me at the time. So whenever we both go for the blade, he's always stronger. It always looks better for him. So I agree with the call. But obviously it's difficult for me to find a solution for that. I just knew that I had to try to go into attack.
Yeah, like Klein was doing earlier.
Yeah, exactly. And I did manage to do so in the beginning of the match, but later on, I just didn't find the solutions to win the middle, to keep winning the middle at least. And then he just came at me, and I didn't know what to do.
Lovely stuff. Yeah, first minute, no problems.
Yeah.
When it comes to calling the video, you generally you're relying on the coach, I guess.
Yeah, I hope so that I do, but obviously, I think Benny Dybring, that is, would disagree with that sometimes, because sometimes when you're like emotionally invested into a match and then you're sure it's your touch, you just call the video without consulting your coach first when it's a high pressure situation. But in general, we always consult the coach first for sure.
And in your guys' case as well, the coach will be with you training in this group in Bonn, so
Yeah.
you can have some trust and some strong knowledge of each other. And I say that because in the case of the British team, they're very dispersed. So obviously the coach is Richard Cruz. They trust him for sure, but they just don't have that situation, which I think is a really nice situation for training.
I agree. The coaches have done a great job to get almost everyone, I think, of the strong fencers in Germany to train in Bonn. Like, it's very centralized now, which I think is a big advantage because we know each other very well. We have the best training partners in Germany training at the same spot, and the coaches know the fencers well, and vice versa. I think, and the team chemistry has just improved significantly since we've all came to Bonn. So I just think it's a great advantage that we have. And the training facilities in Bonn are very, very nice. We have everything we need, like physio, a sauna, a gym, a nice training hall for fencing. So yeah, it's a good spot.
I did a video with Robbie Moore, the fencer from Portugal, and he was saying Bonn is like, super nice.
Yeah, we loved having Robbie in Bonn.
Another super backflick as well.
Sorry?
Very good. I said another super backflick as well from you.
Oh yeah, thanks. I think he'll return it at some point. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but having Robbie in Bonn was really fun. Also a great guy. What video did you record with him?
Oh, he and I did a commentary on him fencing Safin in 2019.
Oh, it was, right?
A little while back. Yeah.
Nice.
Which was fun.
Definitely one to watch. Yeah. Robbie has a great understanding of fencing. he's coaching in Berlin now, if I'm not mistaken. So he's
Yeah.
still invested in the sport.
Hmm.
So as you can see, the score while we've been talking has already gotten closer.
Yeah. So it's the second minute was definitely Britain's minute.
Yeah. It's just difficult.
Ah, good
Because,
stuff.
yeah,
That was a good attack.
thanks. It's just difficult sometimes because when the plan is to focus on your attack against an opponent, but then you receive a crazy amount of touches in defense, it also affects your confidence in your attack, which is key
Yeah.
to me, for me at least. So
Would you describe yourself as personally an attacker or a defender, like in your
an
preference?
attacker,
An
100%.
attacker.
I think everyone who knows me would agree. I just love to slowly press my opponents, and when they make a small mistake, to just finish as fast as I can, like to get the distance right and then to finish. Um, I do think working with Benny has like significantly improved my defense because he showed me some tips and tricks
Hmm.
and just new techniques that I didn't know before. But in general, I will always be an attacking fencer for sure.
Wow, that was.
Yeah. I tried to prevent him from hitting me at like with all that I had, but he still did. So that was also stuff for a highlight reel right there.
Yes.
Very nice that they showed.
The slow mo replay, excellent.
Yeah, I think that's the final score.
Yes,
So
honestly,
he,
I'm jealous of your chance to have Kleibrink as the coach. He's one of my favorite fencers to
yeah,
watch. Such a cool style.
it's incredible. Like his understanding of fencing is just on a different level. Like he didn't become Olympic champion by hazard. Like he knows exactly what he's doing. And the thing that I've always admired most about him as an active fencer is that he was incredibly talented, obviously, but he was also an incredibly hard worker. And I think that's like he set a good example for fencers that want international success.
Yeah,
There's
for
no way
sure.
around. Like talent on its own won't make you a world class fencer.
So there we go. It finished, but you still have the lead.
I still have. What was
At
the
the
final
end,
score?
Germany still has the lead.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I think we all knew that this could have happened. We
So
knew that
if it
Davis
was the
against.
final leg, it would have been a victory.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but now it's a competitive match for sure.
Oh yeah. Again, great height mismatch, but still Jamie always finds a way to score hits on his opponent, in this case Lewis. But Lewis in this match was technically very disciplined. Like he found ways to contain Jamie's attacks a little bit, like here,
Hmm.
with a nice parry at the last bit of the strip. But now, obviously, after my match against Davis, it's a whole new situation. Now it's like an almost even score. The Brits have momentum on their side, but we are
Hmm.
still confident to win this match. Everyone wants it badly. So now this is the very, very intense and hot phase of the match.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. It's a motivation for both fencers, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Cook,
And now
the
every
comeback happened.
mistake. Yeah.
Sorry,
No, you go.
I was to say the comeback happened. So now Cook is like, yes, we're back, and then the comeback happened the other side. So Klein is like, nope, we're not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Now every mistake is very like is hurting the chances to win. You have to be very careful. Nice attack by Jamie. That's the difficulty fencing him, because his flicks are very precise and he can create difficult angles, but he will touch most of the time. But also his disengagements and his ability to touch in different angles on your stomach, on your chest, is also very good. So you never quite know where to parry. So it's like you have to decide when you go back which area you want to close, and then just hope that Jamie either doesn't touch or runs into your parry.
Mm-hmm.
Great flash again. I really am Jamie's #1 fan in this video. I don't know why I'm praising him so much. Maybe I should, talk him down a little for beating our ass in this
Wow.
fight.
But I mean, how can you not be a fan of him? To be honest, a young fencer from Britain, which is, they have not a very strong history usually, and doing so well, and
Yeah,
it's inspirational.
yeah, it is definitely. But it's not only Jamie. I mean, you have to talk about David Sosnoff, Callum Penman, like this whole young generation of fencers is just incredibly strong. So they definitely have done things right. Beautiful touch by Lewis there.
Yeah, amazing.
I mean, they did become European champion in juniors this season. It just shows you how strong that team is.
There's a lot of other countries, that were very strong at that event, but Britain took gold.
Yeah, I mean, Germany, in all fairness, beat Italy and have become third with a strong junior team as well, with Barbie and Schulz, and Distelkamp and Lindner. We have strong guys coming from the juniors as well.
Yeah, are the junior guys training in Bonn much?
Yes, they are. We are all in Bonn now.
Wow, this was a graceful and elegant counterattack, like a bird.
It's just difficult to touch Jamie when he counters.
Uh-huh.
But you can see that both fencers are very patient now.
Oh God.
Attack left. Definitely. No one wants to make a mistake. Everyone is careful, patient. It's just high pressure, high intensity. This probably was the most exciting, or maybe like one of the most exciting team matches I've ever fenced.
Yeah. When you're doing, I guess Germany will send a team to every team event on the circuit.
Yes.
That's a lot of events.
Yeah, definitely.
So it is saying something that this was the
Yeah.
Oh, he had a chance, but he didn't hit it. Yeah. So nothing is really happening in this bout, actually. 31, 33, now 32, 33, and almost out of time. It's still very, very close.
Yeah. I think, but we all knew that at this point, no one, neither will run away with the win here.
You knew that your blood pressure was in for a bad time.
Exactly.
In the next 10 minutes.
Also, our national coach at the time, Richard Junghans, his blood pressure was very high, for sure. He was also responsible for how great the team chemistry was. Like he formed the team in the way that it is today, without the addition of Basti Kappus, who was still very young at the time, but he selected Louis, Klein, Alex, Paluca, and me for the team and gave us confidence, made us grow our team chemistry. So a lot of the credit of this bronze medal is for Richie Junghans, for sure.
Yeah. 4-4.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Now comes the most boring match I've ever seen and I've ever fenced.
Wow, were you even fencing it? You were like, Jesus.
Honestly, yeah.
Wow.
I've after the competition, I went to Alex and I asked him like, how boring was it to watch it from the outside? Because I was bored fencing it, even though it was a high pressure situation. But I mean, it's just natural because Mepstead and I are very slow fencers, like in preparation. So we burned a lot of time off the clock.
Mhm.
Um, and we are both focused on not making silly mistakes like this one, where I just started running at him for no apparent reason. It was funny because I've never fenced Mapset in a competition before,
Wow.
but I did fence him in training at that event. Like there was a training hall where everyone was practicing for the competition, and I fenced him there. And I
Uh-huh.
knew that there was a possibility for us to fence them in the team event. So I tried to analyze him a little bit,
You were
and
paying attention.
I was paying great attention. And I think it was good because I at least had some idea of what I had to do in order to be successful against him.
Very nice.
Yeah, so 1 minute off the clock, 1-1.
Yeah. Now you're up a point. Time to for some defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
That was a beautiful parry pass. Yeah, it's just very, very slow preparation from the both of us. But I mean, it would have been foolish to just run at him in a match that's this close.
Yeah.
But it's also funny because the very next bout, like the closing bout between Alex and Davis, is just the exact is
Yeah.
just the exact
When
opposite.
you picture it, you're like, Jesus, that's gonna be, you know.
Yeah. So we had a very slow match in this one, and then afterwards, just Davis and Kahl running at each other. I think you got, yeah, that's a yellow card for sure.
This is so slow. This is like Baldini level slow.
Yeah. Baldini was my favorite fencer growing up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I loved his style, as you can see. Not that I fence anything like him, but I try.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, 2 minutes, nothing has really happened.
You guys have left a lot of. Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah,
A nice one light touch in the middle.
yeah, that's always nice. Sometimes you just have to go for it.
But yeah, it leaves a lot of space for the final leg to.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, not so much space anymore, huh? Very good.
Mm.
So yeah, clearly you're doing a good job in this leg for sure.
Yeah, I mean, my goal, that's what I was told, was just to give Alex a slight, like a slim lead to go
Mm.
into the last bout, and I tried to do that. Also, Mepstead just lives from you making mistakes, so I try to minimize them.
Yeah. Oh.
That was a nice attack. He pressed me back to my last meter. Then I had no choice but to parry with a step forward. It was a great attack.
Okay. This is probably nothing will.
Yeah. What was the score here? Like 2-2 or something?
Oh, let's see. It's yeah. There we go. Like you said,
Yeah.
not quality content right there.
Oh, 3-3. Jesus. That was a
Yeah,
high
3-3.
pace.
Exciting.
No, but it was fine. I was very confident in Alex bringing this one home. I don't know if you know this, but he beat CS in the quarters in the last match, like 14-4 or something.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was fencing incredibly this day. And like I said, he's just an incredible anchor. He's just so composed. He knows exactly what his strong actions are, and he uses them wisely.
Wow.
Yeah. This is a very fun match to watch.
Yeah, already things are picking back up again.
Yeah. I mean, there are more touches in a minute than Mepstead and I managed to score in like 3.
Yeah, it's interesting. Fencing has so much room for different styles. You know, not like a slow fencer like you, Mepstead, maybe Eduardo Luperi,
Yeah, for sure.
versus this running with a flick.
This is so interesting. These guys are both like so physically imposing, so fast, so strong.
Yeah.
So it's fun to watch them fence each other. Just 2 tree trunks going at each other. And I cannot describe to you how nervous all of us were in this moment. Like when all of us finished fencing except for Alex, so now we could focus on him and him alone. And we were just so incredibly nervous.
Nice fast footwork from Kahl.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Oh, he wants and then no and then remise, but they didn't give it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this was Alex's touch.
Oh, repass, no. Okay.
Yeah. But I remember them not giving it to us, which I still don't quite understand, because he misses his first, clearly misses his first, and then it's just not his right of way. But I mean, yeah, still okay. Alex has found a good solution against him to hit him, because righty against lefty, Davis always searched for the 6th in defense, and Alex has found a nice way to feint to his shoulder and then finish with a disengagement to his chest. But that's just, to me, that's riposte no, and then remise touche. This is the look of disbelief.
Yeah. So he's seems his approach is maybe keep coming forward.
I mean, both of them are
Yeah, lovely, nice duck.
Yeah,
He likes a nice duck and counterattack, Kahl,
he
which is
loves
cool.
it because he goes down so fast. Like, the way he can move his heavy and long body this pace is incredible.
Jesus, that's a big
Yeah.
big old whack. Amazing fencing. Now
This
finally
is-
we have reached 40, so the final leg is getting started.
Now my job is done. Oh, that was
Yeah.
a beautiful parry riposte.
Yeah.
Second intention, middle of the piece. Straight out of the lesson. Perfect.
Ooh. Very clever.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't think Davis had any other option than to keep running forward with his
Ooh.
momentum.
Yeah. The everything is endangered in this match.
Yeah, honestly, he saved Alex's life there. I can't lie.
Wow.
That's a nice attack. Really nice beat attack.
Close match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oof. Very close match.
Yeah. But that's just a perfect moment. I mean, Alex was not prepared for that.
As you said, though, his mental stability seems to be remaining strong.
Yeah, for sure. Like, he's never thinking that he's gonna lose a match. He's always confident in his abilities, and that's the main thing. He did get us worried, as you can see here,
Yeah.
because his body language was like a bit more negative than it uses to be. But he explained it by just saying he couldn't understand why he was fencing so stupidly these last few touches, and he wasn't actually pessimistic.
Wow, aggressive attack.
Yeah.
He wants attack stop,
Yeah.
but
I think this is a 50-50 call. I do get why Davis would want that touch, for sure.
a little like
There is a hesitation, but
yeah.
I still think it's okay to give
You
it.
guys look so nervous. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Back to the attack. Yeah.
That's a beautiful parry.
Yep, that's a big touch.
High pressure moment, beautiful action.
Big flick.
Yeah.
Cover?
Yeah, for sure. That's a yellow card if I've ever seen one. Oh yeah. The head goes down.
Yeah, that was a bit awkward. But
Yeah. Bringing back the audio now.
yeah, it was out of time with the video, but I want to hear the cheering at the end. I think it will be good.
This is just such a high pressure moment. That's a great attack. Straight to the chest. See, this
Oh, yeah.
to me,
For this you've got to really yell.
yeah, this to me is attack right for sure. This was like the only big mistake I saw in the match, because
He
Alex
did take a
started
step.
way earlier. His hand is more direct. Like, this is attack 100%. But they did give simultaneous. crowd did not like that call.
Wow, speed.
Yeah,
Oof.
beautiful counter attack. This is high level fencing.
Yeah. Oh God. That classic 44.
We actually saw him leave the piece because the
Oh yeah, because of the angle.
the foot was off the piece. Like the carpet next to the strip moved, and we saw that, so we immediately called the video. Thumbs up.
What a match.
Yeah, I still get goosebumps seeing the end of it. That's incredibly emotional. But again, the last touch, disengagement to the chest, the technique was perfect. That's a nice touch.
Simple, yeah. The clipboard.
The clipboard just went flying. Also, the only time in my life I ever picked Alex up.
Wow, you found the special strength. Amazing team atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Wow. So yeah, that's an incredible bout, as I said. One of the best of the last few years for me to watch, and it's exciting. What's going to come next in the new season? It's almost September. It's almost going to start with satellites. I don't know if you're going to maybe fence at satellites.
Yeah, a few
with the German team.
Yeah.
So already getting started again.
Mm-hmm. We're training, and we are all very excited to start the new season.
Yeah. So yeah, once again, this is Laurenz Rieger, and thanks for coming. It was a real pleasure. And yeah, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, the pleasure was mine. Thanks for having me.